Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, guys. Good evening. Good evening. I'm trying to go on multiple live stream, and so I can hear the background. Give me 1 second. This is weird, super weird, and voila. There I am again. There I am again. I can't see myself. Okay, good. Hi, Beanie. Hello. Hello, guys. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just getting myself ready. I can still hear myself in the background. Okay, I fixed it. I fixed it. You have to bear with me because I'm just coming back on live videos. But welcome, guys. If you're um, coming to join me for this live for the first time, this is my first live of the year, so bear with me. My name is Matty Sikimenzende. I help shy leaders to be more authentic and confident on camera and face to face speaking. So, if you're watching me for the first time and you just joined me for this live, give me a little hello. Tell me what you're doing. Join me in the live. Tell me where you're watching this from, and let's get going. So I'm trying to go live for some reason on IG, and it has a whole new setup. A whole new setup, guys. A whole new setup. No, I don't want to add face filters. Hey, IG family, if you're watching me, thank you guys for joining me. Okay, so today I am going to be talking about how to reconnect with your audience, and I'm going to give you a little bit of story time. Okay, so if you're watching me on IG or just joined me just now, let me know who you are, where you're watching this from. If you're watching on replay, say replay, let me know where you are, where you're watching from, and yeah, what brings you to the live today. All right, and also I just want to wish you guys like a happy Mother's Day if you're in England. I just realized that I used to think that Mother's Day was celebrated between England and America at the same time, but some of my American friends and some of my viewers and some of my students keep telling me, or actually, we celebrate it in May. So, yeah, so happy Mother's Day to all the UK people. Happy Mother's Day, belated Mother's Day if you're watching this. So, it's been a while. It's been a while getting back on there, getting back out there. But I really wanted to talk about reconnecting with your audience. And it's a new year. It's been really, really funky and funny. As if you've seen my other live, my previous live before, you'll know that, I was struggling throughout the year this year. So coming back on live is a whole new thing for me, or is a whole new kind of reconnection process. So I really want to kind of get to know you guys again. I want you guys to get to know who I am and what I do. And I want to ask you guys some questions as well. Um, the other thing is, I'm going to make this life really quick because I got to go Zumba after this. I don't know about you guys, but I've been enjoying doing my dance classes, lessons. If you've been watching my stories, you know I love to dance. I love to boogie, workout, and that's my big thing. So I'd love to know, who do you talk to? Who is your audience? Who are you actually talking to? Who are you talking to right now? And how well do you know them? So when I first started making videos or speaking with my audience online, majority of the time I knew who I was talking to. I thought I knew who I was talking to, but sometimes I didn't always feel like I knew who I was talking to. Because when you start off for the very first time, it takes a little while to get used to your audience. So you have all these ideas of who it is that you want to talk to and what their needs are and what their problems are. And then when you start talking to them and they start coming to your lives, they start coming to your events, it's a completely different story. And if you have, for example, like a group online or any kind of thing that, helps you to connect with your audience, you start to realize and learn so many different things about them. Okay. I don't know about you, but if you know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comment and say, yes, Matty, you are right. Before you start working with them, you have a different perception. Then when you start working with them, you also get a different perception. You feel me? Yeah. Say, I feel you, Maddie. I feel you. And I remember, because when you do, for example, when you do live stream, or when you do live stream is very different from doing pre-recorded videos. When you do live stream, you don't know who's watching, and the people that might be watching now might be different. So the live stream people might be different from the replay people. So you have an idea, you think, but you're not sure. Pre-recorded videos, you kind of know who you're targeting, and it's really important to do your research. It's really important to talk to them. It's really important to have questions that you can post on socials, on your stories, do polls, just to get to know what they're really, really interested in knowing, and what they really, really need to learn, really. If you're providing a service, if you are a thought leader, if you are some kind of influencer, it's important to know all these things. I say this especially because I don't want to go into the whole big incident that's been going on around the internet, but I will talk about something in relation to that. And I think that when you start to get to know your audience, so for example, before I go to do a presentation, or before I go to do a workshop, I make sure I understand who I'm talking to. I make sure I not only do I talk to the organizers, but I make sure that I ask questions, or I might send out emails, or I might send them something to fill out. So I really get to understand, who are these people? Like, what are their problems? And then I try to do kind of like a small survey just before I meet them, just to get to know their problems and the issues that they want to be resolved. They want to be resolved, right? So when you're face to face, you can just talk to people. Arrive early. Make sure you mingle with the audience. Make sure you network with them. Make sure you really get to know them, but also really do your research. Who's going to be at the event? Who are you talking to? Is it women? Is it men? Is it, are they people of, different minority backgrounds? Are they people of color? Are they people of different culture? Are there certain things that you can say to those people that is okay to say, and other things that you cannot say to these people because you will just repel them? What are those things? Okay. If you don't know what those things are, figure them out. Ask them. Like, I really urge you to ask them. And I feel like sometimes when you don't really know the audience or the people that you're talking to, you make so many more mistakes than what you were expecting. Okay. And I think that's, recently at the Oscars, that's kind of what's happened. I feel like there's a big mistake that happened at the Oscars, was the fact that the host didn't really understand some of the people that he was talking to. I'm sure he knew, but there's certain things that I feel like could have been done differently. So here's one thing you need to know. If you're going to talk to shy female leaders, or if you're going to talk to a group of people who are introverted, you have to understand that those people don't necessarily, they're not extroverted. They don't necessarily talk about themselves out loud. They don't necessarily share all their information online. There are people that are really private. There are people that they enjoy being around certain kind of people, but they still really want their what's the word? Their privacy. I was going to say their secrecy, but no, I meant their privacy. Okay, and that's something that's really, really important. I remember. So let me tell you. Let me tell you this story. So I remember I used to work for this organization, and I used to, as you know, if you guys don't know, I used to work as a career advisor, a career coach for some of these companies who used to get contracted by like the government, the job center, and we used to go and just empower people to find work and help them with their career transition and so on and so on. And when they first hired me, they were like, "Oh my God, Matty, we love you. We think you're gonna be great for this audience. They're gonna love you. You're amazing." I came in and I had like my natural hair. I had my afro, and they just loved it. Hey, 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 guys! Hi, how are you guys? So I had my natural hair, my afro, and they loved the way I was, the way I presented myself, and I was extremely professional. But I am really colorful, guys. Okay, you guys can see me, right? This is who I am. This is how I am, right? And there's only a certain type of people that really get me, that really understand what it is that I'm providing as a service, and that really want to work with me. So when they first hired me for this job, for this company that hired me to be a career coach, career advisor, they loved my style, and they were like, "Yeah, Matty, we want to work with you." So I joined in, and eventually, little did I know, I started with one manager, and like 3 4 months down the line, I had a new manager, and this new manager didn't really realize what I was bringing to the table. I was always bringing the best of my best performance in my work, and my clients absolutely loved me. The people that I was talking to just felt, this lady can help me get the job that I want. Like, she can help me. She can really get me there. And I really got them. Yeah, I came in with my colorful self, with my crazy self, with my big afro and everything, but I did the job. I delivered. And I really took the time to understand these guys. So, where am I going? Then I think 4 6 months down the line, got a new manager. This is where it gets interesting, guys. I know. The evil laugh is coming out. All right, so I got a new manager, and this manager, black lady. I'm gonna explain later why I say it's a black lady. She came in, and she was like, she was all for what I was doing, and she was like, "Oh, Matty, I love what you're doing, blah blah blah." And then all of a sudden, she started nitpicking my appearance and making comments rather than looking at my performance. And that was something that, trust me, in the beginning, I was just kind of like, "Oh, we've got different personalities. It's nothing, you know." After a while, I was like, "Okay, I think she is, I think she's what we use as the common term, which is gaslighting, right?" That's what I thought. That I didn't realize, I didn't even understand what gaslighting meant, but that's basically what she was doing. This manager, which I actually got on really well in the beginning, she just kind of switched on me, and she started commenting on how I was dressing. And at this time, I was just like, this. I was just trying to make sure she was happy, and pleasing her was difficult. So I was trying to please her and make sure my clients were happy, and it was a real contradiction. Until one day she started saying to me, Matty, she pulled me up and she said, so Matty, I came into work, and she's like, "Your hair is unkempt. Why did I? Why am I talking about this?" She literally pulled me up. My hair was in a big afro, and she told me that my hair was unkempt. They had this new rules that people had to have beard a certain length, shorts a certain length, skirts a certain length, not too short, not too long, and it was just crazy. It was just like being at school. And that was not affecting my performance with my audience. So what started to happen? Eventually, I started getting a lot of stress, and the biggest, the biggest thing that really, got to me is that my hair started falling out, like literally in the middle. It started thinning. It literally started thinning, and I was really aware, and my confidence started, my confidence just started going down. My self-esteem started going down, and I couldn't really perform with my audience, with my clients. And but my manager was always on my case until I had to make a complaint against her, because all the thing that she was telling me, all those little nitpicking thing, all these comments, all these jokey things that a lot of people don't take really seriously, were really affecting me. And it was really difficult for me to get to. So the reason why I want to share this with you, one is, yes, it's really important to understand your audience. The second part is really also to understand that some audiences work with certain things just the way they are. You can't really change the way they are. I say this because I'm referring to Jada Pinkett, and the fact that the joke that was made about her was about her hair. And the fact that um, when you are trying to connect with your audience, you've got to be as authentic as possible. Um, and you have to make sure that, as I said to you, you have to make sure you understand who they are, but you have to make sure that they get to know who you are. Like when I first got the job, as I said before, I was just how I was, and I got in there, and they wanted something completely different. And that was the thing, that one tiny little thing that they wanted to change about me was the thing that was help. That was just me. It was the thing that affected me when I was trying to be myself in my environment, in my work environment, performing with my clients and my students, and I was doing it. It just destabilized me. So I want you guys to just realize that, um, the way you see yourself, the way you present yourself, the way you even are your authentic self with people, is what allows you to connect with people. You can't always be everything to everybody, and you can't change yourself for other people. As I said, when I first started, I was trying to be what everybody wanted me to be. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna try and be like this. I am gonna present myself this way because that's how all the other entrepreneurs present themselves. But girls, guys, I'm a black girl. I got this kind of hair. This is the way I look. This is what my nose looks like. This is what I sound like. And even now, sometimes I also teach foreign students who want to become more confident speaking in presentation. Some of them ask me, Matty, you changed your hair again. Oh, that's a new style. And most of the time, they don't care. They don't mind, because they are connecting with the person that I am. They are truly, truly getting to know the me that they see, not a presentation or representation of whatever product, whatever person wants me to be. And I really want you guys to really embrace that, to be strong enough to say, hey, this is how it is. And I know that, for example, it's a pretty sensitive thing, especially to talk about hair, especially to Black women. And I wanted to kind of give you a little bit of awareness that there are places where, literally in workplaces where, you're not allowed, or people will make certain judgments of you because of your hair looks a certain way. Your hair has to be straight, or your hair has to be a certain specific way. And even though that does not affect how you connect with your audience, that does not affect who you are. So I really want you guys to think about it. When you get to know, if you decide to work somewhere, if you decide to deliver your presentation, if you decide to speak on video, make sure you know who you're talking to. Make sure that you are aware of the people that are listening to you. Make sure that you like the people that are listening to you. Yeah. Make sure that you are confident that these people will support you all the way, regardless of your style, your changes. Like if I'm going to dye my hair pink tomorrow, you guys are still going to be like, Matty knows what she's doing. She's an excellent inspirational speaker. She's transformational. She gets the job done. She helps people with confidence and videos and public speaking. She is the one. Make sure that you are talking to your right audience. Make sure you really, really connect with them. Make sure you understand them. Make sure that they understand you. Make sure that your audience gets you. Because when they don't get you, when they don't understand you, there's a lot of damages. There's a whole heap of damages that happens. Just one little word could affect a person. One little thing could trigger something in that person. And it goes from one innocent thing because you didn't make the time to find out about that person. You didn't make the time to find out about who you're talking to. You didn't make the time to understand what problems they were dealing with. And you didn't make the time to see if you were both the right fit. Because that's what it comes down to. Your audience has to be the right fit for you. Not everybody's gonna like you. Not everybody's gonna get on with you. But some people are gonna love you. They're gonna love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. And that's okay. Okay, I'm trying not to cry, guys. I'm trying not to cry. But I want to remind you that because you're welcome, Lena. You are welcome. I want to remind you that because, in this world where, people are always making fun of Black women and their hair, and the reality of how we are trying to fit in is pretty unconventional. It's one of those things where we're making magic happen all the time. Okay, all of the time. So I'm gonna stop here because you guess what? I gotta go to my Zumba class. But before I go, guys, if you're watching this on the replay, let me know what you've learned from this live session. Okay, let me know who you are. Let me know if you have any questions for me. If you're a shy female leader or a shy leader in general and you want to ask me some questions, or if you want some help on how to prepare for your presentations, or if you want help into making your videos more powerful, DM me. Leave me a comment and DM me. And just to let you know before I finish, I'm going to be doing a workshop, a face-to-face, person-to-person workshop in London. Hey, Lena, I'm in London. I live in East London, but my next event is going to be in London. So make sure you join me. So I'm going to be a face-to-face event in London. Okay. I'm going to leave the link underneath. It's underneath in the description box on YouTube. And if you're watching on Instagram, it is actually in the link. This is so weird. I'm multi-streaming. I haven't done this for a while, guys. This is really weird. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. Come and join me on the 12th of April. The workshop is at 12 o'clock, 12 to 2. Bring your camera if you want to learn how to speak in front of the camera. I will teach you how to do your script. I'll teach you how to sound more professional and presentable by being yourself, girl, guys, whoever you are, by being yourself. All you have to do is be there, okay? Make sure you're there. If you want more info and you want to speak to me, DM me. But guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. It's been amazing. I made 24 minutes. Oh, it's been amazing. It's been amazing. It's really good to see you guys. And I will see you guys in my next video. Share the video, like it, comment, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.